What is up, guys? Zan from playbook.gg, and in today's video we're going to continue our look at the Pittsburgh Steelers offense here in the last week of Madden 19, looking at the gun tight doubles and the play bench.
Before we dive into this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of the great tutorials that we've got headed your way here on the playbook.gg YouTube channel.
Okay guys, so welcome back. Now in today's video we're going to break down the play bench. This can be found in the gun tight doubles in the Pittsburgh Steelers playbook, and the gun tight doubles is a great formation that can mesh well with the gun doubles week that AntCap was also doing on the channel here this week. So if you're looking for something just to round out your Madden season here in Madden 19 as we start to head into Madden 20, make sure you check out the Pittsburgh Steelers playbook and also check out everything else that we have on playbook.gg currently. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. Now the first play that we're going to break down is the play bench, as we've talked about, and with the cover 2 meta being as strong as it is, I want to break down why this play is so great. Now typically speaking, corner routes are something that you have to look at and see if they get steep enough to get over the top of a cloud flat, and in this play you've got 2 corner routes that will get the job done. Now the great thing about this play is that if you know which hash mark you are on, you may or may not need a pull route. So the red corner route in this play bench here to the left slot receiver Antonio Brown actually does not need a pull route when you are on the wide side of the field with that receiver. So you see here the ball is placed on the right hash. When Antonio Brown is running this to the wide sideline, he'll be able to break underneath of a deep outside half, and you will not need a pull route. So we're talking about pull routes. Pull routes are routes that are designed to pull the safety back and allow that route to break under. But you can see right here that we're able to throw this ball into plenty of open turf here for Antonio Brown underneath that safety. That safety will not be able to break on this throw. Now, if we were to actually go ahead and put the ball on the other hash mark here and show you the exact same thing, what you're going to notice is that yes, Antonio Brown does clear the cloud flat, but the safety is able to converge on this throw due to how close it is to the sideline. So when you are on the other hash mark, you have an option. What you could do is take the tight end and put him on a streak. This would allow you to maybe put your B receiver on a hitch, or maybe just go ahead and put him on any other route that you prefer based on whether or not they're blitzing over the middle or blitzing to the outside. That could just serve as a check down route for you. But the tight end streak will pull that safety back just a couple steps further, giving you more turf to throw this ball. So you don't even necessarily need a pull route on the same side. What you might see a lot of times in Madden is players who are worried about this will motion their tight end across, and they think that they have to have all the routes that are flooding a zone on the same side of the field. Well, this is not really the case with this formation. You will be able to see that with this play. You can do that if you want, but you do not have to. It's not an obligation to make this work. So you can kind of see right here, just streaking Vance McDonald on this play will be able to get the opposite side corner route open here. So you see that against these cloud flats, they have no chance. Bench, in my opinion, is one of the least or the most underrated route combinations in the game. I'm talking tight slots bench. I'm talking about bench, not bench switch, because those inside corner routes are really steep no matter what formation you're in. So if we were to go ahead and take a look here at McDonald's route, running that to the other side, you can see that he's basically going to do the same thing. You can throw him open to the wide side of the field. Now, when you're on the other hash mark, if you want to get Vance McDonald open, you're going to have the same issue that you had with Antonio Brown. So going back to to the short side corner route, if I were to run it just like this, you're going to expect that you would see that safety be able to break on that throw. And you see that it's a much tighter throw. But if you go ahead and you take that slot receiver on the left side and put him on a streak, that'll help pull that safety away. Now, of course, the short side cloud flats, those are always things that you have to worry about a little bit more, but you can see that you could still fit this throw in. However, the little pull route trick that I showed you on the short side of the field is best with the tight end. So here's what I'm going to do to show this to you. I'm actually going to move the ball back to that hash, and I'm going to flip the formation and show you the exact same thing, this time with the tight end on the left and the receiver on the right. So now this time Antonio Brown's running his corner route to the short side of the field, but we have the tight end on the pull route to the other side. So now you're going to see Antonio Brown basically does the exact same thing. You notice how that safety has to respect that tight end seam, and that opens up the throw a lot more. So it's pretty crazy how not only hash mark works, but route combinations short wide side works. and also whether or not it's a tight end versus a receiver as the pull route. So you see right here that if we were to run Antonio Brown on a streak and Vance McDonald on the corner, it does get Vance McDonald open, but not nearly as much as it does when Vance McDonald is on the streak and Antonio Brown is on the corner. I mean, I can throw this ball and lead him upfield on the short side all day long. So this bench play is probably more potent than people who run this formation actually realize. This is something that you can spam up and down the field here late in Madden 19. I would anticipate that it'll be something that'll be very tough to stop again in Madden 20, simply because corner routes historically have always been a very challenging route defensively for people to scheme against. This is also something that you should definitely be mixing in some more rudimentary route combinations that will break down out of this formation, things that you probably already know out of compression. Simple things like maybe you go ahead and you just run a simple out route fade combination, a little Ohio concept. Just keeping your opponent honest from time to time will allow you to really keep them honest. So mixing in the underneath stuff is really going to open up the deep stuff, but figured we'd start off the gun tight doubles out of the Pittsburgh playbook with the play bench. I think a lot of people love the play tight curl, but I think pound for pound bench is going to be a bigger chunk yardage play for you in this formation than the play tight curl. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys are checking out www.playbook.gg, your one-stop source for competitive Madden tips, tricks, and strategies. We bring on pro players, content by myself and AntCap. We release game plans every 2 weeks. $9.95 will get you access to everything on the website, including our subscriber-only Discord, in which we're going to eclipse 1,000 members here probably shortly after Madden 20. So if you guys want to get into a great community, make sure you guys are checking out playbook.gg. Until next time, guys, this is Ann. Get in the lab and good luck.
If you like this video, check out one of the videos on your screen right now. And for more in-depth analysis, visit www.playbook.gg for detailed game plans written by pro Madden players. Master the game with playbook.gg.